Logic 0 quiz 2.1. Okay, so this is the first quiz. We'll find it right here. Notice that directly above this quiz, there is this warning. You'll only be allowed one attempt. So unlike the exercises where you can kind of just throw out your answers and then view your score and compare the correct answers with your answers and fix it, that's on the exercises. On the quizzes, you only get one shot at it. You can see the correct answers after you get done with the quiz, but then your score has already been recorded. So this is where we're testing to see if we're actually absorbing the material. So I enter my anonymous Gmail account. The answers, again, are in the lookup table. So if we look at this, we say 6 minus 4, that's even minus even. Even minus even is even, right? And this is just like the previous exercise. Notice how similar the quiz is to the exercise. If you really worked the exercise, gave it a shot, and then compared your answers, and then figured out, okay, this is what's going on, and you did that learning process, then the quiz, when we're actually testing, now in the quizzes, we're actually testing, did you absorb what you were supposed to have absorbed in the exercise? But there's no big surprise here. The problems in this quiz are almost identical to the problems in the exercise. They're just different examples of the same concept. And that's generally the way the quizzes will work. So if you really work the exercises in the way that I have instructed you, you will be well prepared for the quizzes and you'll get good grades on the quizzes. Now, if you find that your scores on the quizzes are not that great, that means you are not properly working the exercises. That means you're trying to short circuit the exercise process in some way. So you got to slow down, pay closer attention, make sure that you're not looking at the answers ahead of time, but actually attempting an exercise and then checking your answers and revising your answers as many times as it takes to get 100%. And if you're doing that, then you should be absorbing the material. And when it comes time for a quiz, everything looks familiar. You know what you're doing. The answers are in the lookup table. You know, there shouldn't be any trouble here. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and I'll let you do the rest of this quiz on your own. Again, almost identical to the exercise. The only difference here is that once you hit submit, that's your score. All right, so you can't go back and revise.